Bonjour tout le monde. Je vais utiliser anglais. I'm really sorry about that. I would like to share my experience as a person who was trying to find a job last year and how I utilized many different things. Of course, I wanted to not to use any spam because when you try to apply for any job, most of candidates are failing because they are sending the same resume to hundreds of or maybe thousands of employers. It's especially true for the websites like Job Bank Canada. I realized, and I did some research, that every job posting receives maybe 10,000 applications. So therefore, even you are the best software developer in the world, it's almost impossible even your email being reviewed or application being reviewed. So what I would try to do, I tried to make the Job Bank Canada with several technologies. It's like mixing RSS that Job Bank provides, then mixing Chrome extension that I built to automate things, and also used some PHP, and of course I used OpenAI. Everything, all the application was done completely with OpenAI, with ChatGPT. So all the instructions I gave, it was ChatGPT. Anyway, how I started doing this job. First of all, I go to Job Bank Canada. Then I tried to search for interesting job postings like software developer, etc., etc. Then I decided that it's a lot of manual work. I didn't want to work a lot with it, so I decided, why shouldn't I use RSS? However, it was not good too, because I have to manually check every day and etc., etc. So I decided to automate RSS too. With Chrome Tab, it automatically checked for the specified keywords, and then I had to check what job is good and worth applying or not. Since it was a lot of manual work too, even with this, because I had to copy all the information like company name, like salary, email addresses, etc., etc. I decided to do the Chrome extension and Firefox extension to automatically parse all the information from the job posting that RSS provided to me in a convenient way. So what exactly does the Chrome extension? It imitates clicks on the Job Bank Canada. It parses all the details I specified, like salary range, average wage in Canada or in a specific province. It also displays data, and of course it automatically stores this information to my Google spreadsheet that I specified in a Google Chrome extension. So this is how the table looks like, with hundreds of job posting that matched my interest. It contained like name of the position, company name, website, and it was not enough for me. It was not enough because, like I said, I don't want it to be spam-like. So I decided to enrich this data with something. I created a separate script that would go to the website of an employer. Then it will go to find the About Us, products, careers page to see if there are any interesting positions too. Then it automatically checked what the technology their site was built, because this information is available. Then it goes to finds all the social networks, and I know how many followers do they have, do they active, what exactly they write or do they write, and are there any bad reviews in Facebook reviews. I wanted to realize to implement the Google Maps reviews, but it was not the case because it was still a lot of work. But anyway, it also read the SEO, search engine optimization data. And then This information goes to my Google spreadsheets, and this is an example of information, part of information that I extract just from one email. Because if there is a job posting on a Job Bank Canada, sometimes they do not provide any website, but they provide a corporate email address, and out of this corporate email address, I know everything. So I know the industry they work on, I know the audience, I know their products, I know almost everything, and some people whom I showed this, they was kind of impressed, but anyway. So this is the table, the spreadsheets that contains information like industry, audience, what exactly they are doing, etc., etc. Now my data is enriched. It contains a lot of valuable information that I could use to start spamming employers. This is the dashboard for a specific company. So if I want to see some extra information, I may open their website. I will see their about us, contact us, and other information like salary and what they are offering, and information about CMS programming and many other different things. So it's time to start spamming. To avoid being blocked, and Gmail and other email providers do not love if I provide any link in an initial email. So I decided why not to go old school way and generate a regular PDF document with my resume that is tailored to a specific job and cover letter. So let's say if I found that their website was built on WordPress and they are looking for some web developer, of course I would use like I am capable and I understand how WordPress works and I'm focusing on this and that, etc., etc. So all the information that was in my Google spreadsheet was automatically converted into tailored cover letter to a specific employer. It was done with PHP and it was done with OpenAI. This is the example I also created. I tried to avoid using the email services, because it's very easy to get banned, like by MailerLite or by MailChimp. So I just integrated with Gmail SMTP. And used my own interface to send emails and track emails, because I wanted to make sure that my email is delivered and opened. So there was one issue. Gmail, when you are sending email with any attachment, and that attachment contains an image, remote image, Google will cache it. So I will never know if the email was opened or not. In my Google document, it will just say, yes, it was open. So I wanted to track openings, and I tried to integrate one interesting thing. I created a dynamic image that every email I sent contained specific image. Like this, when I send to somebody else of you, it will be another colors. So every email I generate contained specific colors, and it was like an ID that I used to track who opened my email, etc., etc. Anyway, so that's how I killed the Gmail cache feature and how I was able to track openings and so on. It's time to finish everything. So some conclusion. Job Bank doesn't worth your time at all because of very high competition, because of scammers using Job Bank. When I sent my hundreds of my resume, I started receiving hundreds of different spam messages, even on my text messages on my phone. Hey Yuri, are you interested in this job? We are recruiters. And I'm saying, how did you get my phone number? So it says, do not use Job Bank Canada. Use something else. So it's better to find the job through LinkedIn or word of mouth. So what I learned from this, and you could learn too, so I was blending different technologies to achieve my goal. So I learned how to build a Chrome extension with ChatGPT and how to debug it and how to overcome different obstacles like tracking openings. And of course, I learned how to use OpenAI and open in different APIs. So why I'm telling this story, because I don't have any job at this moment. I work on my own startup. I'm a resident of a business incubator of the University Laval. I do Duolingo based on artificial intelligence. It's like you can talk. Recently, ChatGPT released something like I had in mind, when you could talk like to a real person. And also I'm looking for a JavaScript developer on a volunteer bénévole and user interface UX specialist. If you know anyone who wants to participate in a project, please refer to me. If you know anyone who is interested in outsourcing different part-time projects like software architect or solutions architect based on different technologies, please also refer to me. And this is one small example that already exists partially. And this is the final slide. On the left side, you may see a word match game that is based on ChatGPT. And on the left side, you see English. On the right side, you see the French, and you could play it. And these words were generated based on my on the topic I specified. I said I want to work. I want to work in Canam as a regular worker, like the trade, and I'm in Quebec. The artificial intelligence decided, okay, you are in Quebec, you probably want to learn French, and since you specified your request in English, it created this language pair. On the right side, it's a next version of it. It's when you can talk to it. It's like with a real person, but it's only tailored. It's like, je veux apprendre le français. Okay, you have to talk a little bit different, like je peux, like Québécois. Anyway, that's all. Thank you. Questions?